Go ahead and jump into making these characters soon, but real quick before that, I want to thank our patrons. X Factor is one of our patrons. He's right in our chat right now, so I appreciate you, X Factor. Thank you so much. Also want to thank Alec, Murph, Baka, Zach, Abby, Drakus, and D'Artagnan. So thank you guys so much.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you. And also, in case if anyone's new that did not hear this before, launched the new updated version of Legendaria today. Super excited about it. It was a lot of hard work. Definitely at least 1,000 hours put into that. And to celebrate, we have a code, Legendary, to get 15% off any Legendary product. It could even be for the art prints, but it could be for the game as well. Or it could be for both. It's up to you. 15% off, and that will be extended for a week. So be aware of that. Without further ado, though, we're going to jump into some tabletop RPG stuff.
We'll go for everyone.
Okay.
So she's a part of everyone.
Good point.
They're for everyone. So you
Not
can't
you!
have-
Everyone but Abby. You have to be a patron. Oh, you are a patron. Never mind.
So, Rachel, I'm not sure why, but these printed out kind of blurry.
Okay.
Better have glasses on.
But they're still legible. But
Okay.
I made some modifications to the character sheet because the last ones that we had been using, I have been using for years, and I've noticed repeated like similar problems that people are having, like just like noticing like watching all the players trying to use the sheet. So I tried to make a new sheet to kind of correct for some of those problems. Now, anytime I make an update to my games, there's usually some resistance because it's like, hey, I was getting used to that, and you switched it up on me, so it can feel bad in that way. But just try to bear with me on this one. We'll see how it goes. And I actually have two slightly different ones, one for Otherworlds and one for the My Hero Academia one. Now, they're laid out the exact same, though, so we're not getting too confused.
Oh, thank God.
But some of the wording's a little different. So in Otherworlds, we have Astral for like our magical abilities. And in My Hero Academia, we have energy. So you expend energy on your quirks.
Okay.
So there's just like different wordings. And instead of Astrana for your proficiencies, we have Quirkology. So, yeah. But everything works functionally the same, pretty much. And instead of having like guild, we have the $sign. So, we'll start off with the My Hero Academia one because I have the most stuff ready for this one.
Good, because I got nothing.
So boom, there's your character sheet. You're very welcome. Boom, there's your character sheet, and then I feel like I'm forgetting one.
Hey, fucker.
Okay, there's your character sheet.
I need to come up with a name for my
Girl,
character.
neither have I.
So for this My Hero Academia campaign, this will be taking place in the United States. We'll be
America.
Going through our own school, and we will be playing as juniors. That was what we discussed this. We were wondering if we should be freshmen, seniors, and we ended up coming up with the idea of being juniors. So it's kind of a compromise of the two.
Why are you so...
Oh, it's the airplane. I thought someone's phone was vibrating. Like, damn, that's loud. No, it was an airplane flying above.
Yeah, I was looking at Zach, and
I
I'm
was like,
what
you
the
have
fuck
a
is
problem
going
with us being juniors?
No, that was my
like,
idea.
juniors, and you're just like,
That was my idea. I said juniors first.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I agreed with you. I don't remember what I said half the time.
It's like he steals someone's work, and they're like, "Hey, he copyrighted me," and it's like,
Oh, yeah, I did.
No, I agreed with it though.
Oh my
That airplane
gosh.
really
You
threw me
would
the fuck
get
off.
so far in the entertainment industry.
Would I?
Yes, because you're so good at
Should I be on
stealing
the real
people's
world?
ideas. Huh?
Should I be on the real world? From MTV?
Okay.
Thank you,
should
Abby.
have
The
ideas
one
for your
person.
steal.
Okay, so this is compatible with the Otherworlds gaming system. It's all based off of that rule set, which you can have access to for only $1 on Patreon. So X Factor, you can already check that out.
I got it.
But with that being said, I will be uploading these additional rules or these modifications to the Patreon as well. Though these will be free. These will not be locked behind a paywall at all. Anyone that you might have to make a Patreon account, I think, to...
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I think you have to have a Patreon account to see it, but that's free, and like I'm not charging anything for this. You can check out everything. So instead of having our typical like Otherworld's background and like class, like where it's like, oh, you're a gunslinger, that kind of stuff, I just switch things around a little bit. So we're the first thing we're going to do is select our school clique. So school cliques replace a character's race. So instead of being like an elf or a dwarf or anything like that, we have a school clique that you identify the most with. So you don't have to fit perfectly in this clique. And actually, I imagine that none of you will fit perfectly into a clique. It's not my expectation that you will. It's just kind of like, who's the people that you would kind of vibe with the most, even if you don't perfectly fit in. If that makes sense. So with
I want to see Abby as a jock.
So with this,
Sup.
nerd. I personally like the idea of you guys choosing without knowing the bonuses, and I'll tell you the bonuses as you choose them. I know sometimes that can be scary for people because they might have like a certain thing. And honestly, if you really don't like it, we can switch it out. Like nothing's set in stone. But I love the idea of you guys. It's almost like a personality test, and you get kind of assigned different things based off of like what fits like with what you said. So with that being said, I have 9 different cliques that are kind of broken down from the most popular cliques down to the least popular, and like a hierarchy. So the most popular clique are the popular kids.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
Go
my
figure.
gosh.
So
Holy hell.
Revolutionary.
yeah. So you have the popular kids, then you have the jocks,
Mhm.
then you have the all-arounders. Those are the ones that just try to fit in everywhere, and they're on good terms with like the popular kids and the jocks and stuff. They don't really have much of an identity other than just trying to fit in with everyone. You have the brains next.
That's not me.
Who are all about academics. You have the artists and your like theater people. You have your nerds who are into your like gaming and some of your like technology stuff. You have your skaters, then you have your normies, and then you have your emos.
Emos.
I was about to say.
So who wants to vote first for what they want, and I'll tell them what that is. All right, Rachel.
A theater kid.
Theater kid. All right. So with that, you'll get +6 wisdom, and just write this in very lightly because you'll get multiple bonuses, and then after you're done with it, you'll add them all together.
Okay.
Okay. So being a theater kid will give you +6 wisdom. It'll also give you either +2 craft or +2 medical.
+2 craft.
We prefer
Plus two
geeks, not
craft.
nerds.
Okay. So how we're doing this now is instead of getting just the straight +1, +2, +3, I'm trying something new out where if you have craft, you mark that off first, and then since you get +2, you can mark off the second box.
Oh.
That means every time you roll for craft, you get 2d6 instead of 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So trying to streamline that a little bit, and also like getting +1 doesn't like you could get +1 to craft, and Zach could have no craft, and he could outroll you like 5 times in a row just because the +1 might not mean enough. But if you have 2 dice versus 1 dice, then you're gonna almost always do better at crafting than him. So that was one of the reasons for that change.
Okay.
Zach, do you have an idea of what you want?
I'm stuck between the all-arounds and let's see, what was before the all-arounds?
The jocks.
Not the jocks. Yeah, all-arounds.
Okay, all around you get +1 to strength, dexterity, toughness, intelligence, wisdom, and resolve.
So basically +1 to everything.
Yeah. Because it's the best all around. And then you can choose either to get 2 levels up in entertain or in silver tongue. So would you rather be trying to convince people, or would you rather be entertaining and comedic?
I mean, you know, I'm pretty fucking funny.
You should probably go with entertain. A lot of people
Okay.
don't go with entertain, so you know.
I thought you were gonna go. You should probably go with silver tongue because you're not that funny. But okay.
Well, you're also not normally smart enough to use like your wits either, so I'm just trying to pick the worst.
I tried to spill the.
So Abby, you want to go with the emo?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you get +6 energy, which this will go towards your quirks. So you'll be able to extend your quirk abilities a little bit more. So your energies will go here. And you get either +2 in quirkology or +2 in perception.
Thanks, Zach.
You're gonna love my nuts.
We'll do psychology.
Okay.
Ew.
Matthew, don't listen to what I say.
He doesn't watch this.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Next up, we have our grades. So now you have to determine what type of grades that your character normally makes. Is your character an A student, a B student, a C student, a D student, or an F student? If you guys want to roll for it, you can too.
Is
But-
this like an average of all their grades?
Yeah, I'd say it's your main like average is like. Cause I feel like most people fit in that category of like you normally like maybe it's A's and B's, but it's like you make a little bit more A's or
B, B, C's. That's what I'm gonna guess we got in high school.
F. Just kidding.
Fuck off.
Yeah, see.
I barely graduated high school, but I graduated.
Actually, I was mostly an A student.
Ooh, Abby.
To be fair, they don't have to go with whatever they themselves had to school. They can, that's fine.
Yeah, but then I feel like I'm lying. Like, I was an A student, you barely passed. I still passed. There
Yeah,
was
no one would
fantasy
believe that you're
world.
playing an A student.
That's
either.
true.
Yeah, but no one would even believe that he's playing an A
Well,
student.
there's peanuts also.
Yeah, do you want some?
Yes, please. I'm
Or like
hungry.
cashews.
Oh, even better.
I'm
Abby,
gonna
you're
say
gonna love my nuts.
B.
Okay, B student. So with that, Rachel, you get a +2 initiative bonus.
Ooh.
Where's initiative?
Almost
So
choked on
now
his
we
drink.
have our
Wait,
like
what?
health, speed, initiative, astral, all that down through here.
Oh.
Yeah, we
okay.
have one on each side.
You almost choked on your drink?
We have
Wait, it was +2 to initiative?
yeah +2 to initiative, +2 to discipline,
Where is this?
which we have at the bottom here.
Oh.
So you get like 2 of those. And then you get +1 to energy.
+1 to energy.
All right,
Cool.
Abby, have you decided what you want?
No, I'm kind of caught between two.
A and F.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No.
I'll go. I'll pick C's.
Okay, you get +1 initiative, Zach. That's it. I'm just kidding.
Where's initiative? Definitely, that's right. My bad. +1.
+1 discipline,
So X that out.
and then +2 energy. All right, Abby, time to shine. Did X Factor say he's spitting his drink out or something?
No, he says, I like how Vince almost choked on his drink.
I didn't almost choke on my
It was
drink.
about reaction to hearing about your grade. Oh, yeah.
I think I was fine.
Oh,
Maybe I
I'll
was
show
gonna choke
Rachel
up.
this.
Okay, I'm going to experiment with being a D student.
Oh yeah, I like it. A D student?
Abigail,
Okay, you
you're
get-
much smarter than that.
+0 initiative, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. No. You get +1 discipline and +3 energy.
Okay, can I ask, what was an F student and an A student?
F students have last as their initiative. They just go last,
Oh.
no matter what. And they get 0 discipline. But they gain edge versus any check that makes them roll for an effect to occur. So anytime, like if someone had a quirk that would turn you into stone, they would get like a bonus to like fighting against that and stuff.
Okay. And then what did A get?
A gets +3 initiative and +3 discipline, but they get no energy.
That's okay.
Yeah. So they spend all their energy trying to study.
True.
Alright, now you choose your character's overall body type. You want to be slim, average, fit, or heavy?
I'd say average.
Okay, so Rachel, you'll have 15 health.
15 health.
It's in this middle kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. 15 health.
And +1 dexterity, +1 toughness,
+1 dexterity.
So let's see.
+1.
There's
which will be over
Oh, +1 dexterity and +1 what else?
toughness. Yep.
Okay.
So, slim,
Average, fit, heavy.
I'm gonna go fit, because I was pretty fit in high school.
Okay,
Ah, fuck!
so that you have 18 health
Ooh.
and +1 toughness.
Yep.
Abby?
Mm,
Wait,
I'll do slim because I always wished I was.
girl, you don't want to be
Relatable.
slim. When I sit down, my ass hurts no matter what, because I got no meat on
Alright, so
Nobody asked.
Abby, you get 12 health and 2 dexterity. Yeah.
Wait.
And +2 dexterity.
it. I can't wait. It's the Indy 500 day.
Alright. Lastly, for your skill proficiencies, which are these ones with these check boxes, you can check off any 2. But keep in mind, you can't check off any in the +1d6 slot until you check off the one previous to it. So you can do both of those in one category to get the +1d6 bonus, or you could divide it up. Alright, so is that what you do?
I did survival and craft.
Do you want to mark it a little bit more so it's easier to see?
Yeah, okay. Just fill in the box, basically.
Mm-hmm.
What's ride?
So it'd be your ability to handle like riding vehicles or creatures or anything. Or if you did the cavalry battle, you'd totally be like doing really well. But that's if you guys did a cavalry battle.
I'm gonna do.
A lot of skaters want ride because they might have a skateboard. So yeah.
He was a skater boy. I said, see you later, boy.
That was Abby.
I honestly have
Aren't you a skater boy?
You pointed at her.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
you, Zach. Just kidding.
Were you a skater boy? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got. Well, you're.
Well, he was an emo and a skater boy.
Oh, Abby was just like, I want him.
Well, if I'd known him at the time properly. But he
He
would
was
have been too old for me at that time.
Is that something I
Yeah.
can choose for, like, can I change it later if I choose to, or is this like it's set in stone?
So it's set in stone, sort of, but like with me personally, I don't mind if you like are like, hey Ben, so I determined like I want to change it, like that would be fine with me. But like as far as like
Like you can't do it halfway through the game.
yeah, I mean because it's supposed to be like integral to your character. It's like oh my character's good at technology, so it wouldn't make sense if it's like oh I
Yeah.
forgot all about technology now and now I'm good at doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know, because I want my character to be like one of those support kind of characters. So I feel like technology would be good, but like I don't want to be completely useless in combat.
Yeah, well, luckily a lot of these don't even come into play during combat. I mean, acrobatics and athletics do sometimes, but like, and perception, I guess, could too.
Or like engineer. What's the difference between engineer and technology?
Yeah, it's a great question. So, technology in the game is like anything involving, well, for Otherworld specifically too, it's like anything like alien tech based would work for that. But My Hero Academia, obviously, you guys probably won't be dealing with aliens. But more of the technology side and like hacking and stuff. Whereas engineering is more of like the hands-on mechanical stuff. I have been debating. I think I've been debating getting rid of one because like those two seem to have the most overlap between everything. I just haven't figured out what exactly to do with that. But I know I talked to Abby about that multiple times. It's like the one that comes up is like. Now with Otherworlds, I was able to kind of make more of that distinction because of the alien stuff, but especially for My Hero Academia, it doesn't.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna do engineer.
What's up, Voodoo?
Cool. Yeah, so like engineer would be like Hatsumi from My Hero Academia, the pink haired chick with the goggles, like what she's doing. And the tech would be more like what Gentle Criminal. Well, actually, I don't think you've seen. Well, like
I have seen some of Gentle Criminal.
okay, well, La Brava, like she goes to like hack or use the recording, video editing, more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like for example, like engineering in this is kind of more like a mechanic, like fixes a car.
Yeah.
Whereas like technology is like more of what I do, where I stream and like edit videos. Yeah, because like I guess technology is more the artistic side of it, and the engineering side is more of the get your hands dirty side.
Yeah. Or should I do influence or acrobatics instead?
You could be an influencer. What up, guys? I'm here at class.
I'm gonna do influence instead.
Right, Abby, what you going for?
I got stealth and investigation. Although I was kind of tempted to pick lore, but
Okay.
I can't think of as many instances
Oh,
where
that's right. I
lore
guess that
comes
would.
in handy. So.
I guess that engineer.
A question. For the +6 to Quirkology, does
You're supposed to get. My bad if I read that wrong to you. You're supposed to get +6 to energy.
yeah.
And then you get +2 to your Quirkology.
Oh,
so
+2.
so you just fill out both those
Oh.
boxes.
What's up, Stumps?
I see.
Hey Stumps, happy to have you here. We're making our My Hero Academia characters.
Howdy.
Wait, what new episode? About to release a new episode that really? Wait, what? Just anything about this new? Oh, okay.
So we currently have Abby, who's currently playing an emo character who's slim and is very good at Quirkology, so the
Awesome.
understanding and ideas of quirks. She also is pretty good at investigation and stealth. Then we have Rachel's character, who currently is averagely built. Has what do you have over there for your proficiencies?
Craft and influence.
Alright, cool. And then for Zach, we have someone who's fit that can what is this, craft
Yep, craft and
Entertain.
survival.
and survival. Do you want to maybe change because she's gonna be like master at crafting?
Okay.
And if you guys have a small group,
That's a good point.
you don't want like overlap.
That's a good
Preferably. For you, you also have the. Did you not go to entertain, or did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. I just didn't
You
see
might
it.
want to put lines with this that way, because that
Yeah.
it seems like that might be an issue with this.
No, I just didn't even see. Like, it was so
it's
faint.
still faint.
Yeah, it was so faint to me. I just didn't even see that there's anything marked.
Hmm.
But yeah, I do think I could probably line them up a little better. But so we got survival. Maybe go with
Lore? Which two do you have, Abby?
Investigation and stealth.
Now keep this in mind too. These all.
What do you have?
Why not silver tongue? Put like so you could also get.
Because I
1d6.
can't speak. No.
I'll put it this way. So survival goes with your wisdom most of the time, and entertain will go with your resolve. So if you got silver tongue, you go with your intelligence, which means you'd be pretty split on your attributes.
I'll do that then.
No, I mean in a bad way.
Oh well.
Because if you roll a 3, a 1, a 6, and a 5, if you put your 1 in intelligence, you're gonna be awful at silver tongue. So where are you gonna put this 1? Because you're supposed to be like maybe like one of the more fighters since you're fit, but you don't want to put in your physical traits either. So you'd be locked. Where like no matter where you put this, you're gonna be screwed. That's what I'm trying to say.
So what do you think then?
So basically, what I'm trying to say is ideally you'd want to, since you're supposed to be fit, you probably want to put this in your acrobatics or athletics.
That's true. I'm gonna go athletics.
Okay. All right. So.
By the way, the points go down to the little circle below, and it's guild where you can use it for fun stuff for us during our sessions.
Yeah. So as you watch, you'll earn guild, which is our Otherworld's currency, but it's also our Twitch currency, and you can spend it to do posture checks, make us do impersonations, and some other fun stuff. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and roll the dice to see what our attributes will be.
Oh no, I did terribly last time with Lee.
Yes, seriously.
I got 6, 4, 4, 3, 3, 1.
Actually, that's not too bad.
Right back.
No.
Wait, how many am I gonna roll?
This will. Well, I want to double check something because I might actually make it slightly easier for you guys. But let me double check and see what I have written here before I say anything.
I have my 6 dice. By the way, I'll be watching the Indy 500 as we do this.
Let's see. Other worlds.
You thinking of monster? Wow.
Let's see. Just pulling up some stuff.
Abby, put some pants on.
I'm wearing pants.
I know. You just walking into frame, it looks like your shorts don't show up. Also, you're wearing a black on black, so.
No, I'm not.
It's not?
Those are denim.
I don't know. I'm not looking down there.
Yes, you were.
No, look on stream, because she walked in through the door.
And sometimes we just have to accept these dumb.
Sometimes, all the time. It works 100% of the time, 60% of the time.
Huh. I can't find this right now. Let's see.
Sup?
Okay, how about we'll come back to that real quick, or we'll come back to that in a second. Okay, because still. Okay, we'll come back to that.
So it's the cowgirl. Yeehaw.
So with that, now we're gonna do story ties, which is basically especially since
rolling.
yeah, but I just said that we're gonna come back to that because I want to double check something before because I don't want to have you guys roll and assign those stats and then realize that I updated it where you're supposed to roll 8 dice or you're supposed to roll and you have a re-roll, or I want to make sure I get it exactly like how it's supposed to be, so we can actually see if that works the best. But anyways, now you guys will be rolling though for this because but for something else. This is for story ties, which is something we tried for Otherworld's adventures when they're on Anthos. I'm not even sure if you guys remember, but you guys rolled to see like that's how the Minotaur fell in love with his.
That was over a year ago.
Yeah, well she remembers.
Yeah.
Oh really? I don't know. Honestly, I don't even remember what I did.
Corey and I knew the same Minotaur.
Fuck that
Yeah.
Minotaur.
So with this one, we're gonna do story ties for other students at the school. So we're gonna see like because you, especially since you guys are juniors, you're gonna have some sort of knowledge of some of these characters and who they are, and there's gonna be some that you like and some you don't like.
Knowledge.
So that being said, who wants to volunteer to be first?
Me.
Okay, cool. So Rachel,
Ladies first.
roll 2d6.
Oh, one was a 6.
Okay.
And the other one landed as a 6, but I know it doesn't count.
Where's yours?
And Kevin, so you know,
It's a 6.
for my example here, I actually used your name. So I was like, so for example, if Kevin were to roll, blah blah. Okay, cool. Then I need you to roll each of those dice again.
Okay. A 2 and a 3.
I was about to say they're not weighted.
Okay.
What if those were like my 2 good rolls for like the rest of the day?
That
If
was
I roll my attributes, it's gonna be like really bad.
Let's see. All right, Abby, how about you go ahead and roll 2d6 for me?
2 and a 3.
Okay. I'll roll those again.
2 and a 3.
Oh my god.
Okay. Zach, go ahead and roll 2 dice for me.
Your mega best
6 and
friend's
3. You okay?
Hmm?
Okay.
So you said 6 and a 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
6 and 5. Maybe this will be the game I actually do pretty good when I need to.
Maybe.
Let's be honest now. Actually, since I'm gonna fill in.
And then 6 and a 5.
Yes, sir.
So. Ooh.
Strong showing for Abby right out the gate. Yeah, for real. Kevin, I didn't say it. That was Twitch chat.
Wait, what did you say?
Said strong showing for Abby right out the gate. By the way, it's not IE, it's Y, right?
Yeah. ABBY.
I like how it thinks. What? Yeah.
Okay. So we'll come back to that in a second.
Ooh.
Because it's in a whole nother document. So I'm trying to use this document up to completion, then I can move over. That way I'm not trying to go back and forth.
You good?
So there's going to be a new thing in this game called Heroic Inspiration. And basically everyone gets 1. And this is basically a pro hero that you look up to as your inspiration. I know you guys don't know the pro heroes yet that you'll discover, stuff like that. But at any point during the game, you can say, that person sounds cool. That's my like pro hero. That's my heroic inspiration. And basically what that does is it allows you to, once per day, roll an extra 1d6 when making a roll that involves that hero. So if you see that hero and you try to save them, or maybe you're fighting side by side with them, or anything involving them, you will gain a bonus because you're like super inspired by it. With that, there are 3. The classes in this version are simplified, because this is going to be more about your quirks. So it's the quirks that are going to be more creative, and the classes are more of your foundation. So there's only 3 classes in this version, which is crazy coming from other worlds, because in other worlds there's basically like you can do a million combinations.
Trash Man, the best hero.
That's true. Trash Man's awesome. AKA Aizawa. Racer.
Yeah, Racer.
That's who they're talking about.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
So in this game, the 3 classes are Attacker, Defender, and Support.
Support.
Attacker!
I guess I'll be Defender.
Okay. So at level 1, for Attacker, Zach, you get Smash and Pow.
Smash and pow. The fuck?
I
Yeah,
like that
so you
smash,
put it
smash, pow.
here for your class skills.
Smash. Is it all 2 different or the same one? Is it smash dash pow or
You just write it however you want.
smash what?
Smash and Pow.
Pow.
I just
P-A-O.
said it.
Well,
Yeah, just say it, man. And then, okay, so it says, thank you. It says boost, gain edge on your next attack.
Not POW. POW. POW.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, alright. What do I get again?
Edge on your next attack.
Hey, buddy.
Edge
Hey,
on
pal.
the next.
I ain't your pal,
I'm not your buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend.
Abby, you get defend as your ability.
Defend.
Yep. Should be easy enough to remember.
Yeah.
You can basically once per round you can defend. You can take the hit for anyone within 10 feet of you.
Dang.
Rachel's
Okay.
like, glad I didn't choose that. I don't want to be taking hits for anybody. And Rachel, you get reverse engineer.
Reverse.
Hey, Keo has that.
Yep.
Engineer. Okay, what do I do with that?
So I'm just going to tell you what this is, and you can write it however you want.
Okay.
Okay. So the maximum of 1 day, you can figure out how anything works, as long as like you have your hands on it, you can look at it and stuff, and you're able to create a copy of that as long as you have enough time and money.
Able to
Oh, kind of like that one chick
understand-
What one chick?
from My Hero.
Yeah, sort of. Well, she's supposed to be in the sport class.
Momo.
Or-
I'm
Right?
able-
no. Well, I mean, she can make stuff, so I guess.
Okay, once a day I'm able to understand an object completely and be able to recreate it.
Yeah.
Be able
If I just take the hit for anyone within 10 feet.
Yep.
She's never gonna take a hit from me.
Granted, I have the time and money.
Alright, so in My Hero Academia, there's 3 different types of quirks. In Japan, they use the words like emitter and mutant and something else, but I figured in America, the words would be slightly different. So you guys will, I guess we can go ahead and start assigning what kind of quirks you guys want. We can talk about this if you guys don't have a full idea. But basically, your quirks would be either labeled as a projector type quirk, which is anything that like shoots out of you, like Todoroki shooting fire and ice, as an example of that. Kaminari shooting the lightning. A lot, even Cementos, like with the cement, like almost like a vast majority of the quirks are projector based. But there's also transmuter, which are those that can change forms, such as like anyone that can create something out of them, like Momo. Is one, and then deviant is anyone that has like mutated parts of their body, so like Jiro with their head jack earphone things, or the tentacle guy, or Tokiyami.
That song is like really distracting because it keeps on sounding like a Skype call, and I'm like,
Yes. I keep
it's
hearing that
bothering
too.
me.
I hear airplanes.
All right, so does anyone have any idea for what type of quirk you want?
You kind of described the one I'm gonna get.
Okay, so Richard, do you want to go first?
Yeah, my quirk is that I can sew anything with my touch.
Okay. Do you have to touch it with? Does that have to be with your hands? Could you sew something with your elbow?
Yeah, I was thinking I could do elbows or like even feet if I wanted to, but I would mainly use my fingers.
Okay. And when you sew it, does it look like thread that's sewing it, or is it kind of more like a little like a magical kind of looking thing?
That's what I was wondering myself. Like, would it be thread, or like, could I do something special to have it be like stronger than regular
It could
thread?
be up to you on that. I mean, it could be that you're using, maybe you're using, I don't know. Like, I want some, like, one thing I'm trying to come up with for everyone too is like some sort of like drawback or something. Because like Aizawa's is that if he closes his eyes, his quirk's gone. All Might's is that he can only keep his quirk active for so long before he gives out. Deku's was that his arms start breaking, his bones start breaking.
I was thinking
like
it was like maybe something that gets affected by like what I eat, kind of like Sun Eater's quirk. Like maybe I could eat something with like lots of like iron in it as like a vitamin, and then maybe that would make thread stronger or weaker depending on like how I ate that day.
Yeah, no, I like that. I mean, it might be kind of gross, but it could be like your blood, like blood threading, or it could be your
That
hair.
would be kind of cool.
You take a hair out and you.
Oh man, I don't think I could do hair. I would be bald if I used my quirk every day.
That's your drawback.
Yeah. It's like, sorry guys, I'm out of commission for a month. I need my hair to grow back, and then I could come and help you.
If you
Like,
use
wow,
your
chemo
blood,
is hard.
if you use your blood, your name could be like Blood Tie,
Blood tie.
or like, Red Ribbon.
Red ribbon.
Makes sense for your hair.
I'll think about it. I think the nutrients thing might be good because I'm worried about running out of blood, and then I'm just like.
Well, see, the nutrients
combat.
would probably go because it would go into your blood. So like that's what made me think of that too. Is like
True.
the healthier your blood, like the healthier you are, like your blood's like synonymous with like how healthy you are and like your life and stuff. So
That's where all the iron is.
yeah,
in your
so
blood.
like it was actually what you said that made me think of that.
Okay, I'm down for that. Yeah.
Cool. So we got our first quirk up. Zach talked to me, and I think he wants to go full board Masochist Quirk.
Yeah!
So the more damage he takes, the more stronger he gets.
So how does that work?
Now, he has an inherent drawback, which is that he's going to have to be close to dead in order for him to be at full power.
It's kind of like Fat Gum. Isn't
Yeah.
that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. The BMI hero.
He was hot after he got
Zach is the
killed.
TMI hero.
The
That's brilliant. You should do that.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright. I looked up Fat Gum.
Alright, so Zach, you can write down masochism for your quirk.
Where do I put Quirk? Okay. How do I spell masochist?
Abby, do you have any idea what you want?
I'm sorry, I didn't come prepared. I didn't even know I was going to be here until...
20 minutes ago.
well, no.
Which chat was that in?
Oh,
the one with us four.
yeah, I was about to say it's...
You, me, Rachel, and Corey.
I feel like you're really good at drawing, so you could do like a quirk where like whatever you create can. Like,
And if the chat, if you have any ideas for Abby's emo character's quirk, let us know. She's emo. She can investigate.
Literally Yang.
She is stealthy. So if it deals with something with like shadows or hiding or investigating, maybe analyzing things, maybe something dealing with art, you know, any of that would be feasible and reasonable.
How sick would it be if I could do like some like Harold and the Magic Crayon or Harold and the Purple Crayon, and like just whatever I draw becomes real.
I think that would work.
Chalk
for you.
zone.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
You just got the chalk, the
zone.
chalk.
No, it
Chalk
makes me
zone.
think the most of Sai from Naruto because he has he can pull out scrolls and then he'll paint on them and then they come to life. Yeah.
All right, well I'm ripping off that dude.
I mean, you can totally do that. That one, I don't know what the drawback would be. Because it seems like a very powerful thing to say, like, I can draw a rhino and have a rhino, like, stomp on
But
you.
it would take time to do that, so that could be the drawback, is that you do have to, like, first sit down and create it. So you could have stuff on standby, but, like,
Nope.
once you run out, you would have to, like, take time to
Well, here's the
draw
interesting
that.
problem with that, is that that's very true. In an anime, that would work very well. In a tabletop game setting, it could work badly if I'm like, alright, Abby, you have to take 3 turns of doing nothing but draw. And everyone else is having fun, moving around, doing stuff, and she's like, for her character, she's just sitting there drawing.
I don't really mind.
Oops.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, usually, you know, try to find the way around that, but like with you, I mean, you probably don't mind, so that's okay. Okay, well, we'll have that so far be your thing.
Okay.
So the bigger and more complex the thing is, it'll take more time, and I'll just tell you how many turns that will take or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what do you think your character draws with the most? A crayon, a paintbrush, pencil?
Probably just a pencil.
Okay.
Or maybe a pen. I don't know what difference it makes
Yeah.
exactly, but
Your quirk can be sketch.
sketch. So that goes
Maybe another limit too is it can only be with ink. So if someone's like if you're like, oh crap, I don't have my pen on me, and they're like, oh, well, use this pencil. And it's like, that won't work.
Ooh.
Oh.
Factory goes, I was thinking she could animate anything they could draw and would move along 2D surfaces. Could have a claw to reach out of the 2D surface and grapple stuff. I think it could work with shadows and play into a rogue-like setup. Thank you, X Factor.
So how about this? So I really like that idea. I want people's abilities to be able to improve over time, like in the show, like how they learn new special moves. I think that would be a great next level special move kind of thing. So you currently have it where you can create things, and on your next level you can have it where whatever you draw and create can go into the shadows and travel among the shadows and then come out of the shadows to pull people in, or just you draw a rhino, it goes onto the wall, moves like a 2D object, comes out of the wall and attacks someone.
And then Voodoo goes, I mean maybe she can summon this is how it's spelled. She can summon ghosts and have them fight with her, but the drawback is that she gets headaches and migraines the longer she uses them.
I do. That is pretty
That is
cool.
pretty cool.
I do like that. Yeah.
You just have to
That's
give me a
pretty
second. Fucking
And
Voodoo.
her name could be Boo Boo. I'm just kidding. No.
Boo Boo.
No. Her name could be the
Honey
Boo.
Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo.
It's me, Honey Boo Boo. I like spaghetti and butter.
Her name could be Funny Boo. I don't know.
And
Actually-
her mom's like super into her becoming a
You better get in
superhero.
there, Patty.
Her name could be Boo Boo because you give the bad guys boo boos.
With my ghosts that go boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
I feel like that is kind of like an e-girl goth name.
Emo.
Oh.
I give myself boo.
Just be like, oh my god.
Darn. Now we have two very good ones.
I know.
Now you got shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, I might use the other one for an NPC, whichever one's not
Or you could
used.
use it for Corey.
I'm sure
I
he'll come
all
up with
three of
something.
them. Like I like the original one, I like the second one, and I really like the third one a lot.
Yeah, too.
By the way, I had to go to BDSM Wikipedia to figure out how to spell
I don't know.
masochist.
I think I'm gonna go with the ghost one because it does tie in like all of my traits, I guess, pretty well.
Okay.
So
Emo, obsessed with dead.
Or it could be kind of like iZombie, where like whenever she ate somebody's like brain, she got like all of their kind of like mental quirks. Like she was able to be like really like smart, but she would also take some of their bad personality traits, and like it would kind of last until like it was
see
out
brains.
of the system. But like for like the ghosts, if it use their power, like what's like the thing where like you like have to steal things? Like what is that?
Kleptomania.
Yeah, like one time she like ate the brain of somebody that was like a
What?
kleptomaniac.
Oh yeah, what if
Like-
the different ghosts, like they came from actual people, and so you kind of absorb, or whenever the ghosts are active, you kind of have some of their personality traits
That's what I'm
inflicted
trying to
on
say.
you.
I'm just really bad at
Yeah.
talking.
So if it was like a ghost of a
Bender.
murderer, then he could be better at attacking enemies, but it will make you feel like more less likely to help your friends.
unhinged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what should I write for this?
it could be called seance.
Seance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quirk
that's
seance.
metal.
Yeah, dude, that could be your name too. That's a great name for a character.
Seance.
I think you put quirk. Is this where we put
Unless
quirk
you want-
type, or is that support?
Okay, so you write your quirks here. And then-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. And then up there at the top is the type of quirk you're... Now, it's honestly not that... I don't know if that will even come into play, but I had a spot there from the other world sheet, so... So summoning ghosts and stuff would be a projector type quirk. So you write projector
Necromancer
there.
for Abby.
Oh, wait. So what do I put?
Yours would be transmuter. 'Cause you
Transmuter.
transmute your blood into like thread.
What would mine be?
For the masochism thing, you'd be a deviant. No, I'm just kidding. No. Actually, I don't know what that counts as. I don't know what Fat Gums counts as in the I guess it would be you transform damage or damage done onto you until output damage. So I'd say it's transmuter.
Okay.
All right, I'm happy with these quirks though. And do you think for your name, Abby, that do you think
Fuck the
you'd really go with
Grace.
something like Boo Boo, or do you would really go with Seance? Because it's they both fit very well, but one's
Seance
way
is
more
such a
metal,
pretty name.
and one is that one's pretty and metal, and then
Just
the
call
other
it-
one is just like funny and and it works.
You know what I need to call her? Honey Boo Boo!
Maybe it's good not to go with Boo Boo because we'd have to hear that same
Yeah.
joke every single
I
time.
like spaghetti and meatballs with butter.
If you just done it once or twice, it'd be fine. But
Yeah, this is like the third time.
Yeah, we'll do Seance.
probably the fourth.
What are you trying to say there,
So that goes up
Vincians?
here, right? Oh,
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
my dignity.
Seance.
Okay, awesome.
That's what I call my dice.
The hero
Uh,
twin flame.
Where did the dice go?
So
So wait, is our hero name or like
that'll be
the
your hero name,
character's
and then your
name?
player name's all the way over there.
Wait,
Ah.
what's my hero name then?
So player name to the right,
Oh,
hero name
I
to the
see
left.
it now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh, what
You're
should
welcome.
my hero name be? Manny? Manny the Masochist?
Why Manny?
Oh my god.
Because it rhymes?
What?
It doesn't rhyme.
Manny the Manicist?
It's alliteration.
Mannequin.
Wait,
Mastication? No, that's not right. What am I doing?
the masochist.
What about
Manny the masochist?
I don't know.
Well, if your character's name is something like Nash, then your character's name could be your superhero name could be like Whip Nash
Whiplash.
instead of Whiplash.
Oh, I like that.
Ah, give me another.
Ooh.
You have come to fight Whip Nash.
Could my quirk name be Twin Flame? Because when I hear Seance, I think of the Ghost Town song. And I'd be like summoning a ghost who. It's like my twin
Wait,
flame.
Nash, that's funny.
So you can only summon one ghost for the time being?
I mean, if
Okay, yeah, sure.
if taking on part of their personality is a
Yeah.
factor, then I think one would make sense.
Yeah, I guess honestly on these sheets I should have maybe a spot for your hero name and your character
Are
name.
you talking to her?
Mm-hmm. I know, right?
Alright,
She's way
yeah,
up
we're,
my league.
we're doing...
I know, I'm paying attention.
So,
I got Manny the Masochist. No, Whip Nash.
okay, and then did you get a name?
No.
You don't have to come up with it now, that's fine. So you guys will all be level 1, which is at the top bar here, you can put 1.
Level.
Tier
well,
level.
should we be higher than level 1 since we're juniors?
Maybe, but they trained you real bad in the American schools. So,
Oh,
so you're
So
still
we're
level...
starting our junior year like. So I don't even know what the freshmen and sophomores are gonna be like. They're like zeros.
Yeah, I mean it's more relatable this way. So at level 1 you get your tier 1 unlock, you get your quirk, you get your ability, and you also get +1 discipline to whatever you already had.
Plus 1 discipline. Okay.
Where does that go?
Oh,
Discipline. So, cool. You get 2 discipline a day. I get 2 discipline a day then.
Yeah.
Discipline. Wait, where is that again? Oh, here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take some time getting used to the
It'll
new
take a
layout,
couple minutes, but
hopefully they work out pretty well.
I said what?
Say what?
In
Okay,
the butt.
so now I'm gonna try and look for. Oh wait, now I remember what I was doing. Okay, so let me pull this up. Cool. So your roles that you had earlier for your characters, I am now going to assign what your different things are. So Rachel's, yours is very interesting. I'm gonna need you to roll 2 more 6-sided dice for me.
3 and a 2 again. Wait, what is this for?
Your story tie-ins.
Okay. These
Okay.
are just cursed now.
So for you, you have an absolute hatred for this villain named Coffer.
Coffer?
Yeah.
That means you don't want to eat him.
I think we all
Abby's
hate
just like, I don't-
coffers right
well,
now.
Abby's basically Tomoyaki. Oh God.
Well, the reason why he's called Coffee is because you know his quirk, and they might not know it, but you know it because
Wait, it's coffee or coffee?
Coffer,
Coffer.
as
Yeah,
in
that's what I
like
have.
Coffer,
Oh.
like coffers, like not like coughing, but
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
like-
the way I took
What
it.
the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm confused.
Okay.
I didn't even know that word existed.
No.
I didn't either.
So his quirk.
Thank you.
His quirk is this. You don't have to write this down, but I mean, if you're taking notes, you totally can. His quirk is coffee. As long as he has coffee in his system, he becomes more intelligent and stronger.
Oh, kind of like the tea
Oh.
girl.
Yeah, except
Here's
he gets stronger too.
Motherfucking tea.
And you hate that guy. And Rachel, when it's when you're on your free time, you can come up with maybe part of a story, a reason why you hate him.
He took all the coffee.
He's a 6'1" older gentleman who wears all black, by the way.
Because that's a sin against fashion. Just kidding, I do like all
I was about to say, I'm wearing all black.
Yeah. You normally.
But I
wear
just
most
imagine that, well, I don't know, maybe his outfit is just like also really gaudy. Like it's almost there with the all black, but then
And then he has like a rhinestone vest or something.
All right, and also Rachel, you have you do not trust one of your fellow classmates. His name is Evan,
Oh, it's not me.
and his hero name is Elf. E.L.F.
E.L.F.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Fuck that guy.
And Abby's laughing because she knows where I got this from.
Oh.
It's a guy I actually went to school with. He went
Oh.
by the name Elf.
Oh.
This guy's
Did he make his teachers call him that?
Well, he said, you want to know what my name stands for? Evil Little.
So that didn't answer my question. Did he tell the teachers that's the name he wants to go by as Elf?
Yeah.
Really?
He's 3'7".
Wow. Wait, what? In real life?
No.
No.
Oh.
7. Okay.
And here's his quirk.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, me too.
Toy around. His
Toy
quirk
around.
manifests small pieces and parts needed to make something work. So anything he messes with, if it's slightly broken and it just needs like if it's only like 10% broken or only needs like 10% of its overall mass in order to like have it fixed, then he can like almost like magically have it fixed.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like if he was like messing with a laptop and like a little wire or like a circuit board in the middle messed up, he could touch it and fix it.
Actually, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, he has a pretty cool power. He's like a little elf though.
Look at that. He's an evil little effer.
Damn midget.
Alright, so Abby, you rolled second, right?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you rolled a 2 and then 2. Okay. Alright, so you are rivals
Oh,
with a fellow
acting.
hero student
Acting redeem 500 guild. Do you want to do it right now?
for an impersonation.
It says make me dab.
Okay, for all, is
All
it-
of us?
Yes. Wham! Hit him with the dab.
Alright.
Zach impersonate Rachel. God damn it. So he actually did another one.
I'm curious. Do you think that's me?
No.
Oh my god!
Well, you have bigger assets than I do everywhere, so you know.
Okay, your rival is, her name's Lacey Rhodes.
Where do I write this?
This is just things you can either remember or take on note.
Wait, that's
Like
her
notebook.
rival?
Yeah.
What
Lacey
is your name?
Rhodes?
Yep. She's 5'1",
Where's the timer at?
105 pounds.
Alright, I'm just gonna start.
Hang on, hang on.
Start it.
She basically looks like Misa.
Lisa.
5, 1.
Alright, I'm starting the timer for my thing. It's a minute, right?
Yep.
105 pounds?
Mhm.
Wow.
Very specific.
I wrote specific pound weights
Right,
and
start.
heights for everyone.
What's
Huh.
elves? Is he fat? Or
No, he's like 37 pounds
Oh.
or like 48 pounds.
For
or
some
something.
reason, I imagine him being like really fat.
Nah, he's really small. And you know that her quirk is lace.
Ooh, maybe me and her need to hang out.
She can actually create she can create animals made of like an ethereal lace, and then she can have them attack people and then have them wrap and bind them.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. She kind of like in a way steals mojo from both of you guys because she like can summon things and like bind them.
Oh.
So maybe that's part of the
So
reason
is
why.
she
you
like
don't-
a hero or a support? I feel like she's more hero, I guess.
So the way the American schools have it is, you all kind of like, you're all kind of in like, so like in My Hero Academia, like it seems like they all pretty much have like the same classes together. This one's kind of like you guys all interchange classes for like your social studies and
just like
sciences
a
and stuff.
Typical American high school.
Yeah. Though you do have a like superhero focused class, and that's where you guys are all in there together. And that's whether, even though you're specializing in support, like you'll have your own support class, but you'll also have your like hero related class. So Abby won't have the support class with you, but you guys are both in the hero class.
Okay.
And that's a good way to make it where you guys like know each other and like are part of the same, like you guys actually have a classroom together and stuff. So yeah, your rival, and then let's see who you got here. So 3. Okay, you don't trust Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Compton Banks.
Crazy motherfucking name.
Hero name is Firecracker.
Wait, what? Compton. And then his hero name is Banks?
No, that's his last name.
Oh, that's his last name.
His hero name is Firecracker.
Firecracker.
Firecracker. Fireball.
Compton.
And his quirk is he can put fire boosters on anything that he touches. Basically, he can just be like, and just like fire boosters go and like launch it up. Yeah. He's also a skater. That's like his big thing. So he'll like put fire boosters on his board. And,
That's
Cheater.
yeah.
That's why I don't trust him.
He's kind of a bad kid, so there's that. So Zach, let me
Yes.
get what you got here. So heroes. Okay, so this will be interesting. So we got, you rolled a 6 for that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just double check this here.
Me and Lace are BFFs.
Okay, so You are best friends with a girl named Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Okay.
And her quirk she calls Starfall. Oh, sorry, no, that's her hero name. Her hero name is Starfall. Her quirk is called Rescue, which is if she has her mind set on having to be somewhere, her body speed increases to what is needed to be there at that time to save whoever needs to be saved, no matter what obstacles are in the way. But it is directly proportionate to how urgent she feels like it is. So if it's like, oh, you need to like get some groceries, then she can't move any faster than like a normal human being. But if it's like your friend is dying right now, then she will instantly, with that sudden like, oh my god, I have to be there to save him. She'll like she'll move so fast there and go through any obstacles in the way that it's almost like teleporting there.
What was the quirk called?
Rescue.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
Hello, Rosemary.
And
How are you?
she's short with red hair and freckles.
Rachel.
But it's not Rachel.
How short are we talking?
5'1".
Okay.
Now this next person though.
Like I didn't give her away. She's like, yeah.
Hold on, let me.
It's 300 pounds.
She's 300 pounds. Oh, Zach.
Let's see.
Don't look at me like that, Abby.
Okay, so you have a crush on so here's your other type. You have a crush on a girl named Barbara.
Barbara.
Manatee.
Their hero name is Barbs with a
You
Z.
are the one for me, one for me, one for me. Sent from up above, up above, up above. You are the one I love. You are the one I love.
Barb's with a Z.
Yep.
With a Z. Okay.
She's
She's Canadian.
She's 5'7".
Oops. Almost put 7'5". Big bitch.
She actually is a manatee.
She has long brown hair.
Where's the cat's long brown hair?
And her quirk is Barb. She can create entangling metal around her. She can add spikes to the metal to it. And then, well, I won't spoil what she can do at higher levels, but basically she can create like barbed wire fence or, like out of her body. And she can also have that fence wrap around things that are close to her. You probably like her because like you could give her a hug and she could have spikes. Like,
And she give me damage and my quirk could go
yeah.
up.
Like Barb me up.
Barb, give me a hug. Let me love you. Does she know I have a crush on her?
That's up to you.
Oh fuck.
Do you want her to know?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so she knows.
Yeah,
I'll
okay,
take
good.
you to the ball.
Go ahead and make our first dice roll in the game. Roll to see. Just make a straight roll, and I'll just use it. Okay, 5. Okay. All right, so we got that all situated.
Situated.
I will. Let's see. I'll go through some of the pro heroes just because I feel like you guys would know the pro heroes in the world here in America. Well, he is the #1 hero in Japan. Yeah, but I mean,
America.
Yeah, not in America though. He probably would. I mean, in his prime, he would be better than these American heroes as far as like his sheer power and stuff.
He was in America for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. So one of the pro heroes, his name is Challenge. He has long blonde hair and a ponytail, and he wears a cowboy hat. And his quirk is Wager. He becomes more intelligent the more he puts himself and others at risk. Yeah.
He gets smarter.
So he's actually one of the top heroes, but a lot of people there's actually been some recent controversies about whether or not he should be allowed to like go do stuff, because for him to perform so well, he has to put people in danger. But when he puts people in danger, no one's been seriously harmed from him doing that, because he manages to use that to prevail and be on top. So it's like a very high risk reward. He's very into gambling. There is Vegas.
He loves Vegas. Wow, I didn't even going to say that. He loves Vegas. And Vegas.
No, there's a pro hero named Vegas, and he has a TV for a head, and he wears a black suit and tie, and he always has a cigar with him even though he can't smoke. And many people suspect that his original quirk was to fuse his body and manifest with something else. But anyways, what he can currently do is his body is infused with a TV, and he can now alter and edit footage that he can just like airdrop onto any devices. So he can just drop like video onto anything, and he can have it edited however he wants. There's also a philosopher, who is one of your teachers, and he can bellow as his quirk, or he can sing loudly, causing the ground to shake and people to cover their ears. There's also Pro Hero Panel, which is his quirk is Comic Panel. He can swallow comic book panels to acquire superpowers from fictional heroes among them. And that is a thing. The panels have to be of fictional heroes. It can't be of people in the My Hero Academia world. It has to be of fictional heroes.
So it has to be like people like Superman,
yeah,
Batman, Flash.
Yep. As long as he eats those panels, he'll Panel is the number 3 hero. There's in America. There's also Leo, who his name is Goldheart. And his thing is his quirk is gold. He can basically cover his entire body in near indestructible and incredibly strong gold. You can also use it to blind people by reflecting it in their eyes. There is Tiger Lord. He can turn into a massive tiger, and he can also communicate with tigers, but too bad there's not many tigers around.
That damn Carol Baskin!
He's also 4'11". Then there is Pro Hero Question. People apparently he doesn't have a quirk, though people say that he's so intelligent that his intelligence rivals people with super intelligent quirks, even though he technically doesn't have the medical signs to show that he has a quirk. So like when the doctors said like, oh, like this doesn't match up, he doesn't have a quirk, he's like intelligent enough to where it's like, okay, this guy doesn't have a quirk, but somehow he's like very intelligent.
He's wicked smart.
There is Echo, and her ability is that she can mimic any voice or sound that she's heard and amplify the volume of it.
Factor goes, dude, dude's the Riddler.
The Riddler?
I think is a hero version and mayhaps smarter.
Mayhaps?
There is Luster. He's a pro hero. His ability is he can provide a luster barrier to protect anyone. The shield cannot be broken, but the longer it lasts, the worse his eyesight gets.
It's kind of like, what's her name?
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
The one where if her skin hits air, it gives off a pheromone and the boys get all ooey ooey.
How is that like,
creating a shield that makes you go blind.
Wait, it just said never mind. Wait, what?
That's nothing like Midnight.
Maybe I'm just thinking of like the name.
He's thinking of lust.
Yes.
That's what he's thinking of, like being lustful.
Yeah.
But luster does not mean that.
I'm very lonely.
So I misspoke by saying Panel is the number 3 hero. He is not. I messed up on that. So I have the top 4 heroes here. Number 1 is Declaration, who has indomitable spirits. As long as his spirits are kept high, his speed and power is increased. But if he loses his resolve, then he becomes weaker. Otherwise, he's kind of like a Superman. He move fast and punch real hard. Can't do the ice breath or the laser beam eyes. Number 2, we have Gale Force, and her superpower is basically she can use. Well, some of this isn't known, but I'll say that she's basically Wonder Woman from what everyone knows. Like, she's super strong, super fast. She can take bullets and they bounce off of her. So she's awesome. Then there is also number 3, Cyclone. He can bend nearby elements to create a cyclone of energy based on the element's properties. And then the pro hero number 4 is Dance Beat. His quirk is dance. As long as music's playing and he's dancing, he can give other people the feelings around them to start dancing, and they'll stop what they're doing and they'll want to dance with them. However, there is about a 4% of the population that remains completely unaffected. There's usually a correlation of those people that just don't enjoy music, or the people that aren't affected. The more you enjoy music, though, the more you're affected by it.
He's dancing. He's dancing.
Yeah, and that's all the pro heroes there. So, What do you guys think so far? I'll be looking at trying to find something as you guys talk about that.
There's some very interesting names. Some very interesting people.
Well, that's just like in My Hero Academia. There's some interesting names and people. So happy to be fitting along with that.
Fitting, smitten, be that.
Fitting smittens.
So far in my mind, I already forgot his name. The cowboy guy that puts everybody at risk.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, he is Billy the Kid from Bill and Ted.
I've never watched Bill and Ted.
But that's who he is.
Okay. What about you, Zach?
I'd be excited to see how they work out with fights and stuff.
I don't know why I can't find this. It's weird because I had these two things together, but for some reason I don't see one of them. But let's see. Actually, maybe this will have what I'm looking for. Rachel, how are you feeling about it? Any immediate questions or anything that comes up?
Not really.
Okay, cool.
Well, are there any like more like fashion oriented pro heroes like Best Genius?
Maybe not pro heroes, but definitely like there's a lot of classmates that have a lot of different quirks. I mean, even like the ones that you heard between like the firecracking one and like the creating creatures that like lace things up, and then like her being able like the rescue quirk to like so there's a lot of like variety in the different heroes. I don't know. None of them have like a specific quirk that's already been in the show, so like no one will be able to like manipulate like fabrics like Best Genius can. Because I tried to like make things different other than the typical like, oh, this one's super fast and strong. But in terms of Gale Force, there is more to that, but some of that's like secret, so I don't want to like say that part. But there is some things that make even those a little bit different than just your typical like fast and strong people. Gale Force.
Oh yeah, for our class, is that supposed to be like our clique where we write that? Or is that something different?
That'd be yours would be Defender.
Oh, Defender.
Her main
Yeah,
bender
and then
came
yours
to
would be
Bender.
support for your class, and then yours would be Attacker.
I'm an attacker. I'm an attacker.
Okay. I can't find this other thing, so we're just gonna have you guys roll for the stats, and we'll see how it goes. What we'll do is we'll just have you guys roll the 6 and see how that goes. So roll 6 dice.
Oh,
Who's going
gosh.
first?
I'm gonna get rid of this green one because it just wants to be a 2 and a 3. Can that count? I just dropped that. Oh! Okay. Not
Yeah.
too terribly
Yeah,
bad.
no,
I
I
got
like
2
that spread.
ones.
So for those watching, she got 2 1s, but she also got 2 6s and a 5.
Is
And
this
3.
part of my? Yeah.
Oh, and a 3. So
one
yeah,
in the
so she got a
middle.
very balanced one, 2 low stats and 3 high ones. So apply those however you want, and then you can go ahead and add up the points that you had written there for the previous bonuses.
Okay. I'm gonna write these down so that I can.
Yeah. Abby, do you want to go ahead and roll those dice?
wait,
Oh,
hold on
yeah.
a second.
Go ahead and mess up her roll real quick.
There's a jar right here full.
Yeah, but those roll pretty well, so you know.
1,
Yeah,
2, 3,
good
4, 5,
juju.
6. So 1, 3.
You can use a skate
6,
dice.
5, 6. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, well, that could have been worse, I guess. I got a 6, a 5, 3 3s, and a 2.
Okay. Very balanced, but you do have a 6 that you can use. You don't have a 1.
Oh wait, I have a 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a 6, a 4, 3 3s, and a 2.
Okay. So let's see, Rachel's would have added up to a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So
They
I think.
fucking up there?
I think 22. So your total results close to Rachel's. I think you're only one less than hers.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right, Zach, did you roll for yours?
No.
Okay.
Wouldn't that quirk work better as a defender? Or you could play what you want?
It would, yeah, but
I'm gonna go one at a time.
you'll definitely notice
Ooh.
not min maxing
Ooh.
over here. But yeah, no, you're completely
Ooh.
right, like strategy wise.
Holy! What the? Wow! Wow!
That's a really good roll.
Yeah, Zach got 3 6s, a 5, another 5, and a 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not even fair.
And they're all. You watched every
Yeah.
single one.
Wait,
they're
can
all
we
fair.
You got 10 more
Roll-
points
roll.
than Abby.
Can we roll one dice?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
my
worth
3's
a
gonna
try.
go to my lowest.
Because honestly, it can be fun, like having a low stat, I feel like.
Let's see.
Because if everyone's good at everything, then you won't have those moments
I
where,
just
like,
got fucking lucky.
like when Dante tried to use the elevators, and or who was it?
No, it was Dante.
Yeah, Dante tried to use the elevators, he gets stuck, then he can't figure out how to
He's
operate.
going.
That was really funny. But if he was hyper intelligent, then like we would never have that moment.
Yeah. I guess too much of the mechanism kind of guy. Yeah.
Now,
Wow.
I mean, if you guys do want to, I mean, you guys could trade the attacker and the defender if you wanted. I mean, it would make like strategical sense, but you definitely don't have to do that.
Great, he's gonna be that character. I am not gonna be that character, okay? I rolled that fair and square. We had someone that tried to be that character before. He's always that. No, I'm not. I'm just a jackass. That's what I am.
All right, so Zach, apply these to those
I did.
bonuses you have.
I
Okay,
did.
well, how about you write it? So
Okay.
you're getting better now.
Well, I wasn't sure if we're adding more or not.
That's it for now.
Okay.
Until you guys level up.
Posture check. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, my back. So 6, 6, 5, 7, 7, 7.
I feel like I should try to be tough, right?
Yes. I should be.
It depends. So I mean, if you're support, you know, people are gonna depend on you mostly for like your intelligence and
Oh,
wisdom.
that's very true.
Oh, if I'm a defender.
Then you need to be tough.
Here come Bender.
Unless-
Here's the defender.
Unless no, it kind of doesn't make sense though if you're gonna be sitting in the back trying to draw and you're having to also defend people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So do you guys want to switch?
I mean, if it doesn't make sense, I don't see why. Because of and
Oh
what
yeah,
you
I think
said.
she would be better at attack with her.
But
shadows.
if she's having to draw stuff and it takes up both her turns,
Then she can't defend.
yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you be the defender?
Oh, I thought you said. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood. Yeah, that's fine. Well, shit. Not gonna cross
Does that mean I have to have a lot of strength?
No, that just means that you will get bonuses to your attacks and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What do I get?
You get a new ability. You instead of getting smash and pow, you get you get defend as your ability.
Smash and pound.
Yeah, that'd be better. Good point. I'm assuming X Factor brought that up.
Probably.
It's probably X Factor.
Yeah.
What
Good point, X Factor.
What does
Yeah.
smash and pound do?
And
Gives you edge on your next attack. It's a boost. Boost.
her friend Bender came to defend her.
It'll be okay though, because we all know that Zach's just going to be taking a beating the whole time since he's
Yeah.
the highest stats.
Oh,
and,
give me
and he's
another.
the defender,
Oh, give
and
me
he's the
another.
masochist. So
Oh yeah.
it's going to be okay that he has the higher stats.
Oh yeah, give me another.
So Zach, let me read off his attributes for everyone. Zach has 6 strength, 6 dexterity, 5 toughness, 7 intelligence, 7
I'm
wisdom,
smart!
and 7 resolve. He is an all-arounder like he tried to be, so there's that.
Yeah.
Dude, that look at the draw, that look at the roll, like all of it right here. I should get this
Do you
tattooed
think
on me.
resolve is super helpful?
So resolve helps you from being intimidated. It helps you influence others to help you out. And resolve also helps overcome things mentally. It deals with entertain, and it deals with quirkology. So it's up to you on that. Abby has 3 strength, 6 dexterity, 3 toughness, 6 intelligence, 3 wisdom, and 2 resolve. So she is the most. She's mostly focused on dexterity and intelligence.
Yep.
Whereas Zach is best all around.
Kind of scared by that.
Okay.
You're gonna pay for it when you make your Otherworlds character. You're gonna get like all 1s and 2s.
Yeah, shit.
What am I checking again?
The ones that are circled. That's after me adding in the thing that you said before.
What about them?
Oh, I just thought you were reading off everybody's.
Oh
name.
yes, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was thinking like yes, Rachel. 1 + 1 is 2. So you're like
I was
making
just
sure.
reading everybody's stats. I was
No,
like, oh,
sorry.
he probably wants to read mine next.
Sorry, no, Okay, so strength is 1, so weak character physically, but oh wait, okay, 6 dexterity, 2 toughness, 6 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 3 resolve. So she is
Wise as heck.
very wise. She's just as dexterous and intelligent as Abby, but twice as wise.
Nice.
Yeah, you're incredibly wise.
I'm not super good at anything, you guys.
No,
But that's because I'm a D student.
but you have a good bit of energy, so there's that.
Oh yeah.
So guys, let's go ahead and figure out your defense, which is in the center of your page.
Defense.
Your defense is your toughness plus half your dexterity, and you're gonna round up for your dexterity. So if your dexterity is 3, it counts as 2 points.
Wait, what are we doing? Where's
For your defense
Oh, it's half of our dexterity and what?
plus your toughness.
Plus your toughness.
Mhm.
So 3 + 5. So 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see here. So toughness is 5, dex is 6, so I have 8 defense.
All right, and then your armor is basically based off of your toughness. So Abby, what's your toughness?
3.
Okay, so you have 0 armor. Rachel, what's your toughness?
2.
You have 0 armor.
Oh
5.
my gosh.
Okay,
One.
you have 1 armor. Okay, and you guys won't worry about spirit right now.
Good, because a redhead stole mine.
During your own time, you can fill out the personality, goals, conviction, connections. Personality, just try to come up with a positive personality trait. Try to come up with a weird, quirky one, pun intended. Such as like maybe you have OCD or something. And then come up with a flaw for your character, like a personality flaw. And then goals is just whatever your character's trying to strive to be, or what their main goal is. Convictions are like your ideals. So maybe it's like you believe that no matter what, you should never lie. Or maybe you think that people are inherently bad. Or maybe you think that finders keepers, like, you know, is the way that you live your life, or whatever that may be. And connections are things that like you don't want to live without. It's like if someone were to take this or destroy this, it would like really break you down mentally or emotionally, at the very least. For speed, everyone has a base speed of 5, so you can go ahead and fill that in.
Speed! Yeah.
Alright, and then for languages, I mean, you guys all know English, so you guys can put that down.
Do I, though?
That's your one drawback. You don't know, you can't speak any languages.
He's just completely illiterate.
Yeah.
Even though I have...
You're just clapping.
7. No, I'm a 7 wisdom.
Yeah. As for the rest, we'll come back to that later. You guys can just leave your character sheets with me, and I'll look at everything and see like what else needs to be added or done. But I think that covers like the main ground for the My Hero Academia characters, and we'll jump into this as soon as possible. In
Maybe
the
next
upcoming
week,
weeks.
maybe
Yeah.
the week after, who knows?
Yeah.
Depends on when Corey wants to get here.
So yeah, I think we covered everything on here.
Dick. Corey, not you.
Awesome.
But you know what's next. Are they fucking next door?